sky's gray. Sees his children tucked in bed. He's a man that gets them fed. Sits down by the fireside. The tears fill his eyes. The wind's blowing and the storms are growing. Aren't you glad you're inside? What a quiet life he's had. Don't you think it's very sad?
Have you eaten? Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
You go to the pub? Come on. How was it in the shop today?
I sold 3 dresses that I designed.
Terrific. That's good.
And Lorraine came in.
Yeah?
She's engaged.
No, really?
Yeah.
Everyone's getting engaged.
She asked about us too.
Isn't that typical? Oh, and that was a bit of a surprise for you too. Bob's getting married.
When did you find out?
Oh, yesterday. Changed his mind completely. And he says it's Celia's idea. Probably is too. Gee, that's amazing. Well, it's funny, you know, when you go up to people with a tape recorder and you say you're doing something official, it seems to be the magic word, and they just tell you everything, even the most personal details. They feel as though they're contributing, I suppose. You'd never get people to talk to you if you didn't have some kind of prop like that, because they think you're just inquiring into their lives or being too inquisitive. Excuse me. I'm doing a survey on marriage. I wondered if I could ask you a few questions.
Yes, certainly.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Oh, a bit thing.
Nervous. Feel a bit nervous about the commitment you've just made. You've just committed yourselves to living together for the rest of your lives.
Oh, well, it's not just awakening now, you know, we sort of knew that.
Before you got married, did you think very much about it?
Oh, I think everybody does to one extent or another, you know. But once you get engaged, you think a heck of a lot more about it, you know, so you're quite prepared for it, you know, just
did you discuss...
realise it today. you know.
Did you discuss the implications of marriage together before?
Oh, yes,
yes,
definitely.
And how long did you know each other before you were married?
Oh, nearly 2
20
years.
20
Going-
months?
Yeah, something like that, about 20 months.
I am sure in my matured state of life that this is something that's just that little bit more perfect than my first marriage.
Some religious people say that one shouldn't get married again after a divorce.
No, well, we've been divorced, but so we can't get married in the church.
You can't, and that's the
No.
reason why you're married.
Oh, yes, oh, yes. But we're going to go to the church to have our blessing of the church.
Can you imagine ever being unfaithful in your marriage?
Not if I can possibly help it, against my principles anyway.
And if this in fact did happen, would you see that as a positive threat to any marriage, people being unfaithful within the marriage?
Oh, you're
Yes,
sure of
yes,
that, I'm sure of that.
Companionship and sharing all the joys of your life and having someone there and
Family?
family, having children. We're back on children.
What makes you feel that this particular love affair is any different to the ones you had before? And
Well, I don't know.
Well, we had a break at one time. We found we couldn't be apart.
It's all happening for you. Now that you are married, what do you think it's going to mean, apart from being able to live together and be together all the time physically?
Well, it means a lot more responsibility for both of us towards each other.
Have you ever been in love before?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
What makes you think that this love affair, this relationship, is any better than any of the other ones?
I don't know. One just knows.
Did you just wake up one morning and think, this is it, or did you decide to marry after a lot of thought?
We decided in a week.
How long have you known each other?
3 months.
I've been in love a few times, but this... Oh, well, no, let's face it. But I've been looking for a certain type of a girl, and in Jean I found her.
Do you think there's any possibility at all of either of you ever being unfaithful in your marriage?
Oh, no.
If anything like that happened, it would be a severe threat to your marriage.
It would be, yes. And that would be a deterrent.
Did you think a great deal about marriage and what it was going to mean, apart from merely living together and being alone together?
No, his marriage is not just living together, it's a way of life.
Baba, 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 babe, Baba, bird. Now if you want to say goodbye to your girl, say Baba, bird, then say Baba, baby. Baba, girl, not another word.
Well, first of all, what were your reasons for getting divorced?
Well, it's hard to say in a few words, but mainly the usual. Running out of feeling. You know, everything wears down. Time has a corrosive effect on feelings as on other things. There's no allowance for this in the marriage, but this is just what happens.
Well, a lot of people actually believe that their marriages and their feelings towards each other has improved with time.
Oh, that may be so. I don't know. It depends. You mustn't forget the fact that I think lots of people stay together out of sheer habit. If you want to call this improving your feelings, fine, but I don't think this is what really happens.
Our incompatibility was we just couldn't live together and converse and meet on any of the same planes. We both developed in different directions. Had I lived with this man beforehand, maybe things would have been different. Certainly I know that had I lived with him for more than a year, we would never have gotten married at all.